We are gathered together here in the presence of this company to join together this man and woman in holy matrimony. The Bible teaches us that marriage is a holy institution established by heaven in the divine wisdom and kindness of God, who said, "It is not good for man to live alone. I will make a helpmate that is suitable for him." And again he said, "The two shall be one." Jesus Christ, the Son of God, honored and sanctioned the wedding of Cana of Galilee with his presence, and it was here that he wrought his first miracle, bringing cheer and joy to the host and his guests. In creation, Adam, the man, was first formed, then the woman. Eve says, the scriptures, that the woman might be for the man, setting forth the humility, modesty, and gentleness that should characterize her kind. Yet man, in being the last of all of God's creatures, was set forth as the best and most excellent of all of God's creative works. So Eve, the woman, being after Adam, and out of him, has the honor set upon her as being the glory of the man. As the man is the head, she is the crown, a crown to her husband. The man was thus refined, but the woman was thus doubly refined, one step further from the earth. But in being created from man, or out of man, she was not out of the head to dominate or to be over him, nor out of his feet to be under him, but out of his side to be equal with him, from beneath his arm to be protected by him, and near his heart to be loved. Who gives this woman away to wed this man?
I do.
Who gets your bride, Stephen? That's okay. Stephen and Humney, please place your hands, your right hands, on the Bible. Stephen Peters, wilt thou have this woman to be thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her, forsaking all others, and keep thee only unto her so long as you both shall live?
I will.
Humney Lee, wilt thou have this man to be thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him, forsaking all others, keep only unto him so long as you both shall live?
I will.
Would you please repeat after me, Stephen, to your bride? I, Stephen, take thee, Humney,
I, Stephen, take thee, Humney,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forth,
from this day forth,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as we both shall live,
as we both shall live,
according to God's holy ordinance.
according to God's holy ordinance.
And thereto I give my life.
And thereto give my life.
Humney, would you repeat after me to your husband? I, Humney, take thee, Stephen,
I, Humney, take thee, Stephen,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forth,
from this day forth,
to love and cherish,
to love and cherish,
as long as we shall live,
as long as we shall live,
according to God's holy ordinance,
according to God's holy ordinance,
and thereto I give my life.
and thereto I give my life.
When God made a covenant with Noah, he set a rainbow in the cloud as a reminder of that covenant, and said, I will look upon it that I may remember that it was an everlasting covenant. So from this we learn that it is well for us, when entering into solemn agreements, to set aside some token as a reminder. You have therefore chosen these rings as a token of your marriage covenant. They are made of gold, a type of material that is not easily tarnished or destroyed, fittingly representing the ties that bind the husband and the wife together. The ring is an endless circle until broken by some outside force. It is a symbol of the unbroken marriage union which God has ordained and shall continue until broken only by death. Stephen, take this ring and place it upon Humney's finger, and let it be the seal of your mutual love and fidelity, a memorial of this sacred service. And please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed,
I thee wed,
with all my love and honor,
with all my love and honor,
I thee endow,
I thee endow,
in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Humney, take this ring and place it upon Stephen's finger, and let it be the seal of your mutual love and fidelity, memorial of this sacred service, and please repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed,
With this ring I thee wed.
with all my love and honor,
With all my love and honor.
I thee endow,
I thee endow.
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
A wedding is the celebration of the highest we know and love, with pledging of two lives and common goals. The words "I love you," first spoken shyly in the months by, are now spoken in full commitment of yourselves to each other. This love you share is God's gift. We love because He first loved us. So Paul writes, love is patient, kind, and envies no one. Love is not boastful, nor conceited, nor rude, nor selfish, nor quick to offense. Love keeps no score of wrongs, does not gloat over other men's sins, but delights in the truth. There's nothing love cannot face. There's no limit to its faith, its hope, and its endurance. Love will never come to an end. To be loved is to know happiness and contentment. To give love is to know the joy of sharing oneself. For it is through the miracle of love that we discover the fullness of life. I'd like to say a personal encouragement to you that when I think of the place that we're standing right now, and I think of the awesome beauty of this, I think of the Garden of Eden, when God created the man and the woman and placed Adam and Eve there, as we spoke about a few minutes ago. I think that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God said, "Let there be light." Light was the first act of God's creation. Jesus is the light of the world. He said that he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Light symbolizes truth, and God is light, and in Him there is no darkness at all. There's nothing about God that is evil or unrighteous. God is pure light. He is pure truth. He is pure righteousness. He is pure holiness. And so today, in the pureness of God's presence, in the presence of the holiness of God, in reverence for God, this most sacred moment, you have made your commitment here to each other. And God heard it, and God took notice, and God wrote it down in His book. It was an awesome moment to God and to you. Stephen, guard well this bride, who now commits herself unto your keeping. Strive to live in the Lord, that no word or deed of yours shall cloud her brow with grief, or dim her eyes with tears. Humney, it'll be your part to strive to retain by your virtues the hearts you have won by your graces. And to both, I would say, let not your voices lose the tender tones of affection, nor your eyes forget to see the Lord's awesome plan for both of you. And greatest of all, let God be enthroned above all else in all times. My wife and I have been married 31 years, and we would like to give you a Bible. I know that you have many Bibles. Your name is in it in the front. The reason I'm giving that to you today is because it will be a reminder to you for the rest of your life that the family that prays together stays together. But also, to me, as I look upon the scriptures and I see that Bible, that is the greatest treasure in my life. I have no greater treasure than the scriptures. It is wealth untold. It is the wisdom of God. It's God's explanation as to where I came from, why I'm here, and where we are going. It's God's omniscience, the things that are revealed unto us by the Lord. He's revealed those things to us. But the secret things belong unto the Lord and unto Him only, until someday we are in His presence. I had not seen nor ear heard, neither has ever entered into the heart of man the things that God prepared for those that love Him. Jesus said, in my Father's house are many mansions, and if it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Stephen, just like you went and got your bride, and the bride was given away by the Father, so someday the Father is going to say to his Son, go get your bride. And as Jesus Christ ascends in the clouds, in the glory clouds, then God is going to call, the trump of God is going to sound, God's going to call out his bride, and his bride's going to go to meet the groom, Jesus Christ, in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. But right now, the Son is preparing mansions above for you and I. And you prepared your mansion for your bride, that place where you both are going to live together and dwell together. And it's prepared, and it's adequately ready and prepared by you in love for your bride. Take care of her. Love her. Look after her. Provide for her. Cherish her. Tell her every day of your life how much you love her. Don't ever give her reason to be jealous. Guard her. She is beautiful. Her face radiates. She comes from an awesome family, and you do too, sir. This is two families coming together here today. Great families with a great Christian background. Guard it well and pass the legacy on. And now, having heard you make these pledges of your affection and taking these vows of fidelity, I do by the virtue of the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel, in accordance to the laws of God and of the state of Nevada, I pronounce you husband and wife. You're no longer two, but now one, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. You may kiss a bride. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you, be gracious to you. And may the Lord lift up the countenance upon you and give you peace. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? I'd like to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Peters. Go down that aisle, Stephen.